Hey everyone, welcome to episode 46 of the BakuView. In this video, I was going to talk about Bakugan Dimensions, everything I've been doing so far and what I think of it. Pretty much starting out, I guess, the battle system is not what I expected. I was hoping, before we knew much about it, that we'd see something like, at least similar to the video game, the one that was for like all the different consoles, not that Battle Trainer one. I haven't played that yet, but I don't think that's anything like that. But anyway, like I said, the battle system, I really didn't like it at first because it was so different, but now that I've started to get the hang of it, I've really been getting into it a lot. Not only, well, I mean, it's kind of similar how the game should be played, I guess. You have your regular Bakugan that are battle gear capable, then you have your legacy ones that aren't, so they actually can't equip the battle gear, and then the Super Assaults can't equip them either. However, the Super Assaults have their own special ability, so each one has their own unique ability. I haven't gone through all of them yet, so I've been in the process of trying them all out to see how they work. But another thing is you pick your battle type. Like, I'm doing I think it was like Breath of Fire or something. I can't remember the exact name, but it was for the starting out with Pyrus, I guess, the battle type. And even though you pick that, you don't have to use all Pyrus Bakugan. All of the attacks will still work if you're using like Subterra, Aquos, and Pyrus. It doesn't really matter. So with that in mind, say I wanted to try out this Ventus Clawsaurus because I don't have a Pyrus Clawsaurus. I could do that if I wanted to. But anyway, like I said, the Super Assaults have special abilities, but so do the battle gear. And as you can see, I'm using the copper, silver, and gold Twin Destructor here with my guys. I honestly think that this really suits my battle style the best. I found some of them to be okay. What I like about Twin Destructor is that it has fast on it, and what that means is that it gives you a chance to attack or do some other type of action. You get a second turn instead of just attacking with it and being done with your turn. So it's not that strong of an attack, but you get a nice little attack in there, and then you get a second chance, and then you can do a combo starter, and then follow it up with even more combos. So I mean, it really can dish out the damage real fast. So that's what I like about Twin Destructor. Now, Vilantor gear is really cool because it gives you, for like 2 turns, you get pretty decent defense bonus. I'm not a big fan of Air Core and Jet Core. I haven't really messed with them too much, but pretty much all they seem to do is just move you forward or back. That's what Jet Core, and then well, Jet Core, yeah, will move you forward or back. And Air Core, actually, it does do like Dive Bomb, I think, the attack. So it is an actual attack, but it also will move you forward to the close range. So I don't know. I'm not really too big on those. And then all I've seen Battle Turbine do is move you all the way back to the far range, which I don't really like being back there because you can't use all the moves. I mean, maybe I haven't tried any of the different battle styles yet, aside from like the Pyrus one. So maybe that might be beneficial for some, but not for the Pyrus ones from what I've seen. Rockhammer and Boomix are not that exciting. They're just kind of extra attacks, pretty much. Same with Zuckinator as well. But Battle Saber has what it does is it does a weak attack, but then it also gives you defense for the next turn. I forget what the name was. It was something like Defending Strike or something like that, I think, where, obviously it does both defend and attack, but I don't know. I didn't find it that great. Chompix is interesting because it's a defense move, and all the defense ones like Battle Turbine, or not Battle Turbine, the Vilantor gear and stuff like that, if it's a defense move, it has, same goes with the Super Assaults. If they have a defense move for their special, you can usually, it seems like you pretty much always can start out with it. So that's a good thing with Chompix, is you can start out with Chompix. And what Chompix does, I think it was like Snare or something like that. I can't remember the name, but pretty much what it does is when your opponent attacks, they take damage for like 2 turns if you're starting out at the beginning. But it seems like it only lasts for 1 turn if you use it during the turn, like during the actual battle. And it doesn't seem to really help either that it isn't fast. So if you use it, then that's it for your turn. So I don't know. That's why I just didn't think that was that great either. So I really I'm sticking with Twin Destructor because I like it the most. But I am trying out more of the Super Assaults to see if they have anything worth using. And if so, maybe I might replace one of these guys with the Super Assault, and obviously just use that as an alternative, aside from just using these Twin Destructors. But anyway, this is my team for now. What else do I want to mention? The combos. I'm kind of confused with those. Like, I don't know, sometimes they'll start out and sometimes they don't. So I don't know if there's something you have to do. I mean, obviously there's ones that say combo start and combo continue. So I understand that concept. You start out with the ones that say combo start, but even if you do, sometimes it doesn't happen. I notice most of the times when it happens, I'm in close range, so I don't know if that's part of it, but even when I'm in close range, it doesn't always work. So there's got to be some trick to it. I'm just not really sure. So hopefully we'll find out more about that in the future. Also, the DNA that you get when you put in the DNA codes, not only would you say get this Crimson and Pearl Avior, but you'll get DNA for him and various other Bakugan. Either, like, I've seen sometimes it's different Bakugan, sometimes it's the same Bakugan and different attributes. But there's nothing that I know of how, like, you could really make use of those DNA strands. I have tons of them, but until they say anything about it, I don't know what to do with them. So I'm assuming what you're going to do with them is use them to, say if you already have, I don't know, like Pyrus Helix Dragonoid here, I might be able to use all the Pyrus Helix Dragonoid DNA that I have to give him a nice big bump up in his G-Power. So hopefully that will be the case. I'm assuming you could probably buy ones with them as well or something like that, or create them, but I'm not really going to bother with that because, I don't know, I feel weird about having a virtual version but not owning the real one. Because I already have those first 3 starting ones. I think it's like Pyrus Cosmic Ingram, which I don't own, so I feel kind of weird having a virtual version of it. But anyway, I guess that's pretty much it so far. I've really been enjoying the game. One thing I noticed, though, is that even though it constantly says all that stuff about servers being full and stuff, I never really see anybody walking around. It's just like a rare occasion where I see somebody, and I usually try to challenge them to a brawl, and half the time they just ignore me, so I don't know. I'm hoping that once the beta is gone and we're in the full version that we'll see a lot more people and maybe get some more places to go to. But why don't I actually flip over here since I have a couple minutes left. Here's my stats for my brawler here. Just so you guys know, I just called myself BakuView Faiz. Anyone that was getting that white or blank screen, what I did was I did create another account, and while I still got that screen like the first time, I never got it again. So I think if you create a new account, that really should fix the problem, because that fixed it for me at least. So forget what I said about Brawler Faiz. Just look for BakuView Faiz. That's my name, and this is what I look like. I guess right now my level is 471. Here's all my brains, guts, and spirit. You can dress your character up if you buy more clothes. I didn't really bother because I think it's a waste of money right now, unless I have lots of extra money. Bakugan right here. Here's your list of Bakugan and Battle Gear. As I said, I've been trying out different Super Assaults. So, I mean, you just drag over whoever you want. Normally I'll have Cordum in there with the other Twin Destructor. And your fight style, like I said, I'm using that Breath of Fire 2. This is like the next level up. Oh, I got Test of Will. That's a Chaos one. I didn't even know I must have somehow unlocked that. So that's interesting. Maybe it's because I've been trying to use different Bakugan. Like, I was using that Chaos Lumitroid. Maybe that might be what happened there. That's interesting. So, like I said, as far as the game, I actually really am enjoying it. So, hopefully there's going to be a lot more to it. I'm hoping they keep expanding on it, and it'll just keep getting better and better. Hopefully, you know, it doesn't just stay how it is. Because, not that it's bad, but it'd be nice if they let you do more stuff. And I really hope they let you eventually maybe, like, edit your avatar. So, you know, if you're not satisfied with it, you can create a new one or something. I don't know. They really didn't have too good of choices. I don't think I'm going to have time for an opening in this video, so let me just end this right now. Hopefully I'll be able to squeeze one in. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.